History is written in blood, and for General Zhong Li Quan, the ink is still wet. We open on a gruesome scene. A mountain of corpses under a blood-red sky. Zhong Li Quan, once a proud commander of 30,000 soldiers, is now the only one left standing. His men are gone. His glory is shattered, and his heart is filled with a rage that even death cannot silence. As he kneels among the fallen, a mysterious old man appears, the beggar god, Tieguai Li. He offers the general a choice. Drown in your sorrow, or rise beyond the mortal realm. But Zhong Li Quan isn't ready for peace. He wants to follow his brothers to the grave. He screams to the heavens, "I'm going with my 30,000 brothers. Run for your life." But Tieguai Li knows that the general's destiny is far greater than a soldier's death. To save the general, Tieguai Li must first show him the truth about his soul. Through a divine vision, we see the 3 cursed lives of Zhong Li Quan. In his first life, he was a ruthless conqueror, slaughtering 100,000 souls without mercy. In his second life, he was a thief, a marauder who brought fire and terror to every city he touched. And in his third life, he was a beast, an animal that lived only by the law of the hunt. Every life was stained with the blood of the innocent. The general is horrified. He realizes that the war he just lost wasn't just bad luck. It was the karma of 3 lifetimes catching up to him. The doorbell of his fate has finally rung, and the price is his very existence. Zhong Li Quan decides to seek a path of bloodless salvation. He follows Tieguai Li to the snow-capped Zhongna Mountains. But becoming an immortal isn't about chanting spells. It's about breaking the killer within. The general is now a simple butcher, forced to work in a shack, surrounded by the ghosts of his past. Tieguai Li gives him a final, impossible task: the ritual of atonement. He must face the cycle of death every day until his heart is as cold as the mountain air. The knife can be broken, but the killing continues. Tieguai Li warns, if you want to stop the killing, you must first break your own heart. The general takes up the butcher's knife, but this time, he isn't fighting an army. He's fighting himself. As the general strikes the table, his black hair turns a blinding silver. This is the moment of transcendence. The heavy armor of the soldier falls away, replaced by the humble robes of a seeker. The rage in his eyes is replaced by a terrifying clarity. He has finally understood the first style of his new life, the tiger style. He is no longer a general of men. He is becoming a master of the Tao. But the path to immortality is paved with more than just meditation. It requires a strength that can shatter the very foundations of the world. With his hair now white and his spirit reborn, Zhong Li Quan has taken his first step toward joining the 8 Immortals. But the Dragon King is still waiting in the Eastern Sea, and he has heard of the new master's rise. Will the tiger style be enough to face the fury of the ocean? Or is the general's past still too heavy to carry? Don't miss the next epic chapter. Smash that like button, comment general, and subscribe to see the 8 Immortals finally unite. See you in the next war.